Hello, it's Mrs.Z, and it is grade 5 mission 2, lesson 24, exit ticket, divide. So, what is important here to notice these decimals in our so our dividend has the decimals, and then our divisor do not. So that's okay because we can divide that something in 3 groups or in 30 groups or in a 300 groups. We could follow procedure and start working on it. So let's see if I a little bit enlarge. So if I am setting this one here, so that means group is 3, and I'm going to put under bracket 27 decimal point 3. When I could do also 273 tenths divided by 3, and then after I have answer, I could change that into the from tenths to whole numbers. But if this is the whole number, the decimal is going to be appear right above where it is in our. So we just needed to do correct calculation and I'll be fine. All right. I will follow the rule one number at a time. So I'm thinking if I have 2, can I make a groups of 3? I can make 0 groups of 3 because 1, 2, 3, that's a group of 3. And I only have 2, these 2, so this one I don't, so I can make a group of 3. Next, I'm combining now these 2 digits, which will be 27 once. Can I make a groups of 3? Yes. I can think 3 times what makes 27, and that is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. When I subtract, I will not have a remainder. That is a 0. Remainder is 0. Now, I'm not done. I did 2 digits. Now, the third digit needs to bring down. So I have to also share the 3 tenths. And I think if I have 3 tenths, can I divide it into 3 groups? Yes, each group will get 1 tenth. 1 times 3 is 3. When I subtract, I got no remainder left. So my answer is 9 wholes and 1/10. So if you have $27 and you're sharing with 3 friends, each friend will get $9, but then you also have 3/10 or dimes, and each friend will get 1 dime, if that makes sense better. Okay, now this is a different situation. You don't have any more $27 and 3 friends. You have only $2.73 and 30 friends. So that means that this number, this solution is going to be much, much smaller. All right. So let's see if I have this made here. So it's a $2.73 divided into groups of 30. So my group is 30 this time. Again, I can think this as being 273 pennies. So the question is how many pennies will each friend get? So if I go by the rule, I can go again, same procedure. If I have 2, can I make a groups of 30? I have 0 groups of 30 if I have 2. Now I'm moving to 27. Now, if I have 27, can I make a group of 30? Again, I can make 0 groups of 30 because I need to have 30 things and I have only 27. So all what I could do is think how many groups of 30 are in 273. Okay, so that is, you can skip count by 30 to get to close to 273. So 30 plus 30 plus 30. You can think about this logically. If you have 100, there is a 3 30s. And you have 200s, that's 3 plus 3, 6 30s. And then you have a 20 left. So 20 and 73 will make 93. So that again, it will give you additionally 3 more. So 3, 6, 9. So your answer should be 9. But if you don't know, you can think, okay, I'm going to add 30 each time, and then 30 plus 30, that's 1, 2 groups, that's 60, and then plus 30 is 90, that's 3 groups, plus 30, 420, plus 30 is 150, plus 30 is 180, plus 30 is 210. Okay, it's okay if you, I want to show you, even if you have reached, no, you have no room, you can easily keep adding. So now I'm going to start all over in the beginning. 210 plus 30, that would be 240, and that is 8 groups, and then 30 more, that's 9. So 9 times 30 is 270. So right now I know that this has to be 9. 9 times 30 is 270, and then I will have 3 left. But I cannot stop there because this has the decimal. So if we have a decimal, we have to keep continue unless is a repeated decimal, then we have to deal with that different way. Okay, so now if I have a leftover, I have no more numbers to bring down, it's like regrouping the 3 hundreds into the 30 thousands. So now I'm 30. Now I have 30. How many? If I have 30, can I make a group of 30? Yes, I can make one group of 30. 1 times 30 is 30. And then I have nothing left. Now I can stop, and my solution is 0 whole dollars, 0 dimes, 9 pennies, and then also 1,000s. There is no representation for money in this. So that's 191 thousandths is our solution for B. Okay, so the digits are the same, 9 and 1, but because the position of this was sharing $27 into 3 groups, and this was sharing $2 into 30 groups, or $2.73 into 30 friends. Okay, next would be a 273 divided into 3 groups. So if you have, if 3 into 300, so the group is really big, and then so that means if I make this 273, I can see that, and my group is 300. I can't even give one friend anything because I don't even have a 300. I have 273. So in this situation, kids need to know that when I have 273, I also can show it as the decimal number. So I can show that as being 0, 10, 0, 100. So my answer is, my decimal will appear. So I definitely, if I have a, if I go and say one number at a time, It doesn't matter how many zeros you put, it's okay. All right, so let's see, make this same pattern. If I have 2, can I make a group of 300? No. If I have 27, can I make a group of 300? No. If I have 273, can I make a group of 300? No, I can make 0 groups. But now when I'm adding one more digit, I will have 2,730. So when you think about that, think about this to be just adding 1 0. So you can see if I add 1 more 0, I make 2,700. So what this will help you to understand that in 2,730, there is 9 groups of 300, because 9 times 300 is 2,700. Okay, so and if I can add 300 plus 300 plus 300 plus 300 plus. So that same thing, it would be 9 times 9. It would be 9 times 300 is going to be 2,700. So now you can see there is remainder of 30. Okay, but then you're not done, because you have a decimal and we have to keep going. We can bring another 0 to that, and now we have 300. If I have 300, how many groups of 30? 300 I have only one group. 1 times 300 is 300, and that is nothing left. So this solution, we don't need to worry about these zeros. So it's 0, just a 1 0 when you have 0 holes, and because this means 0 10, 0 hundreds, 0 ones, 0 holes, and 91 hundred. That is. So the digits are the same, the position of decimal is in different place values, and that is that was number 1, A, B, and C. Okay, let's see, what can we do with this? Okay, if $7.23 are divided into 9 groups, so that each group will get 81 cents, $0.81. Then the quotient 7 and 29 divided into 90. Now this was division in 9, and it divided 90 is it's going to be 10. It's going to be 0 and 0.81, because this is the quotient of this will be divided by 10. So it's like, so if we do this, 7 and 29 divided by 9 is same as 0 and 81. So if you do 7 and 29 divided by 90, that is the same as 7 and 29 divide into 9, and then divided into 10 again. So, so that means this quotient, the first that you got here, could be divided by 10, and then you will get 0 and 81 divided by 10, and that is equals to, the number is going to get 10 times smaller. It's going to move to the one place value. So it's going to be here 0, 8, 1, and that answer will be the that is explanation for this one. This is exit ticket grade 5 mission 2 lesson 24, and this was Mrs. Z. We can write explanation, use place value reasoning to explain the placement of the decimal point. Like I said, we can say the quotient of the original problem will be divided by 10 to get the quotient of the other problem, or other problem, I guess. Okay, quotient of the original problem will be divided by 10 to get the quotient of the 729 by 90. Okay, so that's what would be the so what this writing means is this, and this is originally problem, and that was a quotient, and it will be divided this by 10 in order to get the answer for the second problem. All right, and this was Mrs. Z, exit ticket grade 5 mission 2 lesson 24. Okay guys, thank you for listening. Ciao.